Good morning and welcome to day 26 on the Pacific Crest Trail. All right, had a great 2 days in Big Bear, ate a lot of food, or I felt like I did. It probably wasn't enough, but yep, back out on trail this morning. My Uber driver, Christy, who was the one who took me into town the other day, she also picked up my ride this morning, so that was kind of cool to get a visit with her again. So thanks so much for the ride, Christy. Okay, we're gonna get down the trail. We're pushing for 20 miles today, so hopefully we can get that knocked out and stay on track to get into Wrightwood in 5 days. But yeah, it's a beautiful day so far, and we're just gonna get down the trail and see what we see. So have a wonderful morning, and we'll see you all in a little bit. Look at the size of this cluster. Someone's got to tell me if these are Joshua trees or something else, but man, that is amazing. Okay, in case anyone's wondering what's for breakfast, I'm gonna have this Quest bar, birthday cake flavored, 20 grams of protein and 180 calories. So that's what we got until we have our mid-morning snack, which I think that's a Cliff Bar. So we're gonna just enjoy every bite. All right, I've been walking for maybe an hour, and we come to a road, some big old building down there. Well, it looks like we just crossed the highway here, and then I don't know where all the trees went. Here goes all our shade. Yeah, well, okay. No big deal. Okay, came up to this Double Springs trail camp that way, but I also think that it's the way of the PCT. But I'll check the app here momentarily just to double check, because backtracking is no fun. All right, here's another one of these little rocky areas. Trails right there. There's a lot of this kind of stuff on the JMT, which very easy to roll your ankle on. But it sounds cool. Hey there. Okay, so I stopped for a break. I've been hiking for exactly 2 hours now. Just had to get that pack off my back since it's fully loaded. We've come 5 miles so far, so I'm pretty happy with that, considering it's pretty much just been a gradual climb since we left the highway down there. But yeah, it's funny how quickly you feel alone out here. You know, I know there's other hikers behind me and in front of me, but you just kind of get that feeling. But at least I have you all to talk to, so if I get a little weird sometimes, it's just because I'm lonely and I need to talk. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sit here for another 10 minutes and then push on. So yeah, we're gunning for a 20-mile day. So we've got 5 of that knocked out, and we're just gonna keep on keeping on and see what we can see. So see you in a bit. All right, so I just topped my bottle here off. I can't reach these back here very well. It just hurts my shoulder too much. So when I stop, I refill that. It's 700 milliliters, and it's the only really electrolyte mix I could find in town. The liquid IV, which some of them are pretty good, but this one is passion fruit. So I hope it's good, because I have about 8 or 10 of these. So we'll see. But yeah, it's my little spot. That's the trail that I just came from, and we'll be headed the other way. All right, let's give this passion fruit a try, shall we? It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I think we can do it for the next stretch. So good enough. It keeps me hydrated and whatnot. Okay, let's go. Y'all probably get tired of seeing this bright chartreuse moss or lichen, but man, it's just so cool. Good. Pretty neat. Okay, well this is definitely man-made. I mean, it's right here on the trail, but looks like someone was making a little shelter at some point. Got some rocks in there to sit on, and probably just playing. I think there's a road not too far from here, but yep. I'd stay in there if I had to. It's not much of a roof on it, but good at those spots to take a break. All right, we've been hiking for about 2 more hours, so I just got that pack off my back. I'm gonna have a little crunchy peanut butter Cliff Bar. Give me a little bit of energy. Yep, we'll just rest here and then we'll push on to the next little road or tent site, or sometimes it just gives you kind of a goal to shoot for. It might be 2 more miles or a mile or 4, but I think that makes it easy. Just say, okay, that's where I'm headed. And then you move on from there. All right, I'm gonna enjoy my Cliff Bar and we'll see you in a bit. All right, I just ate my Cliff Bar back there, took a little break, and one more hiker came down and he was gonna take a break as well. So we're back on the trail here. Little Bear Springs Trail Camp, 10.7, that's what we're shooting for. So it is about 10:40, so we're doing pretty good. Almost come 10 miles. Got a little bit of a climb here. It's about 1,000 feet over 2 miles, so not horrible. But let's get it done. Okay, here's our first glimpse of Big Bear Lake from the other side. So yesterday, or the last 2 days, I've been staying down there in Big Bear Lake. And yesterday I went down there to the docks. I don't know, around there somewhere, but yeah. Now I'm on the other side, so pretty cool. All right, well, I lost the trail up there just a little bit. At the junction, I just was cruising along and I missed it, and I was about, I don't know, 2 or 3 tents down. And I thought, this is supposed to be going away from the lake, and it was taking me right down to it. So anyway, I looked at the app and sure enough, I missed it. So I had to turn around and go back. It wasn't far, but could have been. Anyway, I ran into a lot of little day hikers, on that trail, so that was pretty cool, just seeing everybody out and about. But it is 11:59 and we've come 12 miles. So 12 miles by 12 o'clock, so pretty good. I'm gonna stop for lunch here real soon, so as soon as I find a good spot, that's what I'm gonna do because I'm hungry. All right, we'll see you at lunchtime. Okay, I found a nice little lunch spot. It's also a good campsite, but we've got a little bit further to push on, so yep, let's see what we're having for lunch. Guesses? Okay. Oh, took my shoes off. That felt good. They're holding up pretty good. I'm really enjoying them. They don't have the most aggressive tread, but this one's starting to get a little bit of a wore through the material there, but doesn't seem to be hurting anything. That one's kind of doing the same. So anyway, doing good. Okay. Tortillas. Yeah. All right. Tuna creations. We're gonna have 2 packs Thai chili. That looks pretty good. Get my spoon. And this is gonna be my mid-afternoon snack. I made some little trail mix, so that'll be for that. And I don't know why this is in here. Maybe just more stuff for a little peanut butter. I always get this and I just can hardly choke it down, so we'll see. And a beef stick. Oh, wait a second. I did pick up a little something extra in the store that I saw. Yeah, look at there. Mexican spice larvettes. I think they're really mealworms, but I'm sure you've all seen these in the store, but I couldn't resist. That's gonna go right on my burrito. Shocker, right? All right, so beautiful little spot here. All right, well, I filmed me putting the worms on there, but I don't know what happened. The clip, they messed up. But anyway, I rolled it up and realized the video didn't work, but I got them in there. You see them in there? Little tuna worm burrito. Okay, let's try this, shall we? Y'all ready? Can't really taste them, actually. A little bit of crunch, but I think the Thai chili tuna just overwhelms it. But a little extra protein never hurt anyone, so. Yeah, beautiful day, just cruising along. I gotta tell you, I've been struggling a little bit today. I don't know if it's just all that food I ate, but I've just been sluggish. I've not had any energy. It's just been a grind today, so just trying to push through the miles. But yeah, just don't have any energy. So we'll see. We'll see if it gets a little better this afternoon. I tend to get a second wind in the afternoon, so we shall see. Man, I don't know if the camera will pick up how bright those things are. Bright purple. Let's see if I can zoom in. Won't focus. Man, those things are like popping. It's crazy. I can't tell what it is. If it's a bald eagle, it's a juvenile. But the head doesn't really look like a vulture, so I'm not sure. But we can't be more than a couple miles from Jackie and Shadow's nest, so I'm gonna keep looking up. Okay, just one of many road crossings here. There's actually a vehicle parked up there, probably out day hiking, so we're just continuing on. I don't know, I haven't looked at it in a bit, but I'm guessing about 4 miles left maybe till we hit that 20 miles. And it's gonna be early. I may look just to see if there's a suitable campground, maybe a few miles past that or something, but I'm not gonna push 5 or 6 or 7 more miles past that just to find a campground. So we'll see when we get up there. Oh, here we go. Little Bear Springs Trail Camp, 3 3/4. All right, so we're actually really close. And it is, I don't know what time it is. Probably 1, maybe pushing 2 o'clock. Okay, I looked, 1:54. So yeah, we should be there, hour and a half, I'm guessing. Depends on the terrain, but all right, let's get on down the road, shall we? I still got a snack in my pocket. Yeah, buddy, a little beef stick. I'm gonna have that shortly. Okay. Suddenly got a little barren. Lost all our trees for the most part and got these low shrubs. And yeah. So the trail's just skirting the edge of this mountain all the way around. All the way over there. And around the other side. And on we go. I'm sure that tree got struck by lightning at some point, but look at the top of it. It's just kind of, just a small little sliver, just hanging on. It ain't gonna last forever. It'll fall over. All right, the notes say this is a little privy, but it does say to be aware of the bees. So let's just have a look, shall we? This might be where we're camping. Ooh. All right, what do we got here? Look at that beauty. Oh, yeah. It just needs a little work. Yeah, put the toilet seat back on there. Back on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well, okay. We might just camp here and we'll have to come back. There's no roof. It's just open. Very nice. Very scenic. I'll give it that. Okay. Well, you know me. I sure ain't afraid to use that beauty. All right, let's go down here and see what the campsites look like and look at our water situation. That's more important than anything. All right, here is camp for the night. I'm getting ready to have some dinner, but Amalia and Tall, they came into camp, and so they're gonna camp just right over there. It's kind of cool to bump into them again. You just never know. But for dinner, oh, what do we have? Let's see. It's slim pickings. We're gonna have a bagel and these two fatty sticks, and then a few dried apricots. So no peak meal tonight, but I'm gonna do that and then just sit here and relax for a bit. Okay guys, I'm just been wandering around here and you're not gonna believe what I found. Look at this. Is that amazing? I mean, that's new. Someone, man, they routed that. Oh, that's smooth. I mean, I don't even know if it's been used. I feel like I should break it in, but yeah, that's crazy. Just in the middle of all these bushes. You know, this campsite's by a little road and about 30 trucks have come by so far. But yeah, that is classic. I like that. Might have to use that in the middle of the night. Hey, good evening, everyone. Okay, that wraps up day 26 on the PCT. It was a good day. I struggled. I just did not have any energy. I don't know why, but in the end, we made our 20 miles. We made it to the water source. And yeah, I was just down here. There wasn't anyone here yet. And then Jillian came walking in. She filled up with water. I passed her a few times. She walked the riverbed just in front of us the other day in Mission Creek. And then I've seen her just a few other times since. So it was good to see her again, but she likes to hike into the night, so on she went. And then Amalia and Tall, like I mentioned earlier, they rolled into camp, and they're camping just on the other side of the bushes from where I'm at. So yeah, it's kind of nice just to have people around, because I only saw one other hiker today until then. So anyway, the goal tomorrow is 20 or 22. There's some hot springs at mile 22. So I may shoot for that. I'm gonna try to get out of bed early and get started. But yeah, so all in all, a wonderful day. Had a little dinner back there, which you saw. And now I'm filming this on this beautiful thing that I just found. That is nice. Let me tell you, I just want to make sure it'd support me before I used it in the middle of the night. So, okay guys, it was a great day. I hope you all had a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on the trail. Good night all.